I'm here at the exit ramp off I-77, where interstate traffic merges with Dave Lyle Boulevard. Traffic has been an issue here for years, but recent construction has helped solve the situation.
The City of Rock Hill and Department noticed around the holiday season there was a tremendous amount of traffic coming off the interstate ramp southbound, trying to make a left-hand turn on the Target and Best Buy, and we were having issues with. So this project was developed to try to take care of that traffic weave there by making traffic go to the traffic signal, turn right to get behind the median to approach that double left turn to Best Buy and Target.
The project's original goal was to help with the flow of traffic, but driver safety was also in the mind of county officials.
The main target is in fact efficiency, but we also want to focus on traveler safety. You may not get the level of cooperation from other drivers that you need, and so that creates challenges. And so we're looking for both efficiency and driver safety.
Though equipment and materials still remain, drivers seem happy with the changes thus far.
Well, I'm actually happy with the progress that they've made so far with Dave Lyle. It's definitely made travel a whole lot safer and quicker. And with the new lights installed, I feel like things are going to be great in the future. I'm definitely glad that the officials have made progress and decided to take a step in making the road safer for us.
The final stages of construction are almost complete, but York County officials expect a population growth over the next 10 years. Future projects could include a sky bridge connecting Winthrop University to the Dave Lyle corridor, and potentially the extension of Dave Lyle to the panhandle of Lancaster County. I'm William Richard, Winthrop Close-Up. McHale's Irish Pub found national attention when the Rachel Maddow show came to town. Fans from all over the Southeast flocked to see their favorite MSNBC star.
She is my ultimate idol. She is so intelligent, and the way she's able to communicate news, even though she's liberal, I never feel like she's cramming her political stance to her audience. So I just really respect her and love her.
Fans weren't the only ones excited. I spoke with Miss Maddow before the show, and she too was excited to make a stop in Rock Hill.
Once we found out we were going to be here, I've actually covered a few Rock Hill related stories on my show ever before we knew this was going to happen. And so I asked if we could come down a day early so I could talk to some people here, see some things that I'd reported on here. And that's why we're going to be at McHale's tonight, because I wanted an extra day to be here instead of just flying in to do the forum and then flying right back out. So we've had a great day already, talked to a bunch of people, seen a lot of stuff. We just saw the records from the Friendship 9 that got not expunged but overturned earlier this year. It's been a great day.
The hour-long show was a success. Manager Chris Ruth couldn't be more pleased.
The show went phenomenally. The crew, the cast, even Rachel Maddow herself, everything was fantastic. Good turnout too. Can't argue with that at all.
Fans lucky enough to attend the event listened to Maddow talk about the Democratic Party here in the Palmetto State. Though South Carolina has been a predominant red state over the last 40 years, the energy of the crowd was off the charts. William Richard, Winthrop Close-Up. Inside Winthrop's halls are students waiting for their close-up.
Winthrop Close-Up is, well, the technical definition is advanced television production class where you get experience in front of the camera and also behind. It's a weekly news show that we put on here at Winthrop's campus, doing sports, feature stories, and news in general.
As the capstone class for broadcast majors, students have the chance to work in front and behind the camera. Professor Mark Nortz believes this opportunity helps students figure out their future careers.
One of my favorite sayings that a student had was, the best thing about this class was not only did it show me what I wanted to do, but it definitely showed me what I didn't want to do. So by having them rotate through all these different positions, they can see what they definitely want to specialize in and what really isn't for them.
From editing scripts to being a floor director, students have plenty of opportunities to learn about positions inside news production. One week they could be behind the scenes, and the next, on the big screen.
I think just the switching positions keeps you on your toes and all of that, and you get to appreciate the other positions. So maybe one week you're frustrated with what's going on in the studio, and then next week you're in the studio, so you understand that situation a lot more.
To keep track of shows and stories, watch every Friday on CN2 Extra, or follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Winthrop Close-Up. William Richard, Winthrop Close-Up. From editing scripts to being a floor director, students have plenty of opportunities to learn about positions inside news production. One week they could be behind the scenes, and the next, on the big screen. The Winthrop Tailgate has become a tradition. With fans, students, and alumni all coming together, this tradition is something all students look forward to come fall, to celebrate not only homecoming, but the basketball season beginning. Here, you can find plenty of food, drinks, and a lot of fun. I'm here at the exit ramp off I-77, where interstate traffic merges with Dave Lyle Boulevard. Traffic has been an issue here for years, but recent construction has helped solve the situation. The final stages of construction are almost complete, but York County officials expect a population growth over the next 10 years. Future projects could include a sky bridge connecting Winthrop University to the Dave Lyle corridor, and potentially the extension of Dave Lyle to the panhandle of Lancaster County. I'm William Richard, Winthrop Close-Up. She's known for her liberal opinions and in-depth reporting. Tonight I take you into a live taping of the Rachel Maddow Show at McHale's Bar in Rock Hill. The Democrats weren't the only big political players in town. Campus was also buzzing in anticipation of presidential hopeful and U.S. Senator Rand Paul. We go now to Emily Gill, who has more for us. Emily? South Carolina has long been a red state, but some believe that could be changing. Jessica Sampson reports from the DNC Southern Caucus. With big events in town, traffic levels were expected to rise. The Rock Hill Police Department joined forces with Winthrop Campus Police with the goal of providing a safe trip for all attendees. Campus Police and Rock Hill PD were also joined by the York County Sheriff's Office and the Secret Service. Winthrop University has been officially marked on the political trail, but that hasn't changed why many young adults are not voting. Janae Reese investigates the effect of voter apathy.
I think that's you've hit the big time when you hit SNL.
Man, I think it's Larry David that plays Bernie Sanders. Phenomenal, even though it's one percenters. Well, thank you for joining us on this special edition of Winthrop Close-Up. If you want to stay up to date on campus news, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Winthrop Close-Up. We'll see you next week. Huckabee wasn't the only presidential candidate to visit campus. Reporter Crystal Thomason was on site when Bernie Sanders came to town. With the SC primaries in February, the Palmetto State is expected to host more presidential hopefuls in the coming months. Welcome back. Well, there is a club for everyone at Winthrop. Reporter Jacob Halleck smashes his way into Winthrop's own competitive gaming club.